The Galactic Alliance Academy, a neon-lit station orbiting a gas giant, buzzes with anticipation. Envoy Shreth, a Zycar with emerald scales, slinks into the simulator deck. Commander Vryn, an insectoid with clicking mandibles, gestures to a sleek pod. "No species has beaten it," she chirps, antennae twitching. Shreth's tongue flicks. "Yet you test humans?" Arbiter Kylo, a crystalline prism, hums. Their chaos intrigues. The deck, a curved chamber with glowing screens. Hosts alien trainees, furred, tentacled, gaseous, all eyeing the simulator. Vryn calls up a Vorn pilot who fails in minutes, ship crashing into a holostar. A Cryon tries next, stalling mid-test. "Pathetic," Vryn snaps. Shreth hums. "Why test humans?" Vryn scoffs. "To prove their limits." A human, Cass Crash Nguyen, 24 with a shaved head and a smirk, struts in. "Yo, this sim's toast," she says, cracking her knuckles. Shreth's scales ripple. "Arrogance," Kylo hums, "or confidence." Crash slides into the pod, and Earth's chaos is about to break everything. The human wrecking ball. Crash straps into the pod, sensors blinking. "Cass Nguyen, Earth's astrocore," Vryn announces, skeptical. Shreth's eyes narrow. "One attempt?" Vryn chirps. "Humans get one. They ruin everything." The simulator hums, launching a standard patrol. Crash nails maneuvers, weaving through hollow asteroids with flair. "Competent," Shreth hums. Vryn snorts. "Wait for it." For 10 minutes, Crash aces protocols, dodging debris. Shreth leans in. "Why one shot?" Vryn grumbles. "You'll see." The simulator throws a glitch. Flickering shields, a routine test. Crash's smirk widens. Instead of diagnostics, she reroutes power to weapons, blasts a cloaked enemy, and hacks the AI to blast skate music. "Rasta rocket." The pod shakes, screens glitching. "What lunacy?" Shreth gasps. Vryn sighs. "Human nonsense." Crash spoofs a distress call, claiming pirates. "No pirates!" Shreth protests. Kylo hums. "She invents her fight." Crash's fingers dance and the simulator groans under her chaotic assault. Chaos in the cockpit. The simulator's AI screeches. "System overload," as Crash's skate track fries its logic. She rigs sensors to emit a fake warp signature, luring raiders. "No raiders exist," Shreth hisses. Vryn grumbles. "She doesn't care." Crash vents coolant, creating a hollow decoy, then dives into a hollow nebula, hiding her trail. The pod sparks, tech's panicking. "She's breaking it," Shreth gasps. Kylo hums. "Or mastering it." Crash hacks the lighting, strobing like a rave. "Disco defense," she yells, spoofing a supernova. For 15 minutes, Crash rewrites the test, rigging thrusters to pulse erratically, projecting a hollow ad for Crash's cosmic tacos. "My grandma's scooter flies better than your sim." She laughs. Vryn's mandibles click. Madness. Crash barricades the virtual cockpit, welding panels. "For borders," she mutters. Shreth hums. "No borders." Vryn snaps. "Humans expect doom." The simulator screens flash errors, but Crash hits objectives. By accident. "She won!" Shreth gasps. Kylo hums. "Her way." The pod smokes and Crash's chaos reigns. The simulators surrender. Crash's pod belches sparks. The simulator's AI chanting, "Error! Error!" She hacks weapons to fire confetti. "Party cannons!" She cheers, spoofing a black hole to trap enemies. Shreth hisses, "No enemies." Vryn chirps, "She's rewriting reality." Crash rigs a drone to broadcast prank calls. "Yo, is your warp drive running?" Jamming the AI. The view screen splits. Crash grinning, her virtual ship spinning. Kylo hums, "She ignores rules." Vryn groans, "That's the problem." The simulator throws a power surge. Crash assumes sabotage, hacking the core to emit a defensive pulse, frying her own sensors. "Genius or insanity?" Shreth hums. Vryn sighs. "Both." Crash's hollow decoy taunts pirates with, "Catch me at Taco Tuesday." The pod's alarms blare, but she clears the test, sideways. "She broke it," Shreth gasps. Kylo hums. "And proved her worth." Crash emerges. fist-bumping techs, yelling, "Your sim's junk!" Sreth stares, sensing humanity's chaotic spark. The one-shot secret. Crash high-fives techs, her pod scorched. "Nailed it," she cheers. Sreth hums, "She destroyed the system." Vryn nods. "Why one shot? First tries raw, pure human chaos. Seconds just tricks." Quilo adds, "One pilot turned a nab into a flamethrower. Hence the rule." Sreth blinks. "But training?" Vryn chirps, "We want their spark, not their plans." Kylo hums, "This chaos saves lives." Sreth watches Crash debrief, joking. "Next time I'll add glitter." Vryn says, "Last cycle, a human hacked a derelict to ram a swarm. Saved a fleet." Sreth's scales soften. They see beyond. Kylo hums, "Assign her to a cruiser." Crash passes, grinning. Sreth questions, "She broke protocol." Vryn laughs, "That's the point." The deck clears, Sreth lingering, scales glowing. Human chaos, absurd yet vital, hints at a galactic truth. One shot reveals their soul, and Crash's spark is just the start. A galactic storm brews. 6 months later, Sreth boards the Alliance flagship, Void's Edge, for a diplomatic tour. Commander Vryn greets, "Envoy, survived the shuttle?" Sreth hums, "Barely." Her human obsession grows since Crash's simulator stunt. Vryn leads to the bridge, buzzing with aliens. Scaled, feathered, blob-like. "Vorik swarms hit the rim," Vryn chirps. "Nasty drones, no mercy." Sreth's tongue flicks. "Aggressive?" Vryn nods. "They ate a moon." "Nay, the pilot's seat holds Crash, now tactical pilot." "Yo, scale, bro," she grins, tossing a holocube. Sreth catches it. "Unguyen, here?" Vryn chirps. "Her chaos fits this mess." Sreth hums. "In a crisis?" Crash winks. "Best time to break stuff." An alert blares, Vorik's signatures near Saturn. Vryn orders, "Standard approach, Crash." She slides in, smirking. Sreth grips a rail. "This isn't a sim." Crash laughs. "Even spicier." The galaxy's about to taste her chaos. The Vorik's threat. Void's Edge hums, nearing Saturn's rings. Vorik ships, spiked, pulsating, glow with red energy. "4 swarms, heavy drones," a tentacle officer reports. Vryn orders, "Hail them." Static answers. Sreth hums, "Hostile?" Crash mutters, "They're cranky." Her fingers prep shields. Vryn says, "Hold course, non-threatening." Vorik's drones swarm, spikes flaring. "Weapons hot," a tech squeaks. Vryn snaps, "Shields only." Sreth's scales ripple. Diplomacy falters. Crash's eyes glint. "Permission to jazz it up, Commander?" Vryn chirps, "Denied. Stay standard." A Vorix beam grazes the shields, rocking the bridge. "Shields at 82%, a tech yells. Crash grumbles, "Lame." Sreth watches. She's restrained. Kylo's hollow appears. "Maintain peace, Vryn." Vorix spikes close, drones firing. Crash mutters, "Time to crank the volume." Sreth grips tighter, sensing Crash's spark itching to break free, ready to wreck this fight. Crash's chaos unleashed. Vorix drones slash, beams searing Void's Edge's shields. "Shields at 70%, a tech squeaks. Vryn snaps, "Evasive, Crash." Her ship spirals, pulling a corkscrew no cruiser should. Sreth gasps, "Impossible!" Vorix beams miss, slicing rings. "When?" Vryn chirps. "Standard." Crash grins. "They're playing dirty." A tech confirms. Hidden pulse in their beams. She caught it. Vryn relents. "Tactical freedom, Crash." Crash's vibe shifts, wild, alive. "Rerouting power to thrusters," she yells, diving toward a swarm. Sreth hisses. "Suicide," Vryn chirps. "Showtime." Crash hacks comms, blasting skank the void. Jamming Vorik signals. Drones wobble, confused. Kylo hums, "This defies logic." Crash spoofs a decoy signature, luring drones into Saturn's storms. Sparks fly, Vorik's crashing. Sreth hums, "She's rewriting war." Crash's chaos, her spark, turns the tide, echoing her simulator smash. The ska skirmish. Void's Edge spins, Crash's ska frying Vorik's AI. "Swarm 1 scrambled," a tech cheers. She hacks sensors, projecting a holofleet, scattering drones. No such tactic, Sreth protests. Vryn chirps. She's inventing it. Crash vents plasma, creating a sparkling decoy, then dives through rings, scrubbing our trail. Voryx spikes crash into ice, debris glittering. Sreth hums. She predicts them? Kylo nods. Human instinct. Crash rigs a drone to broadcast prank calls. Yo, Voryx, your spikes look dull. Jamming comms. Fire on my mark, she yells. Cannons blasting. Voryx drones shatter, sparks flying. Kylo hums. She fights ghosts. Crash's screens show no threats, yet she reroutes power to weapons. For borders. Sreth gasps. No borders! Vryn laughs. She's ready for Armageddon. The bridge pulses. Voryx swarms, faltering. Crash's ski skirmish, her spark, unravels the enemy, proving her simulator stunt was no fluke. The swarms collapse. Voryx swarms scatter, their AI glitching under Crash's Skay assault. Swarm 2's bailing, a tech yells. Crash hacks the ship's lights, strobing to disorient drones. Rave shield, she laughs, spoofing a supernova signature. Voryx spikes veer, smashing each other. Sreth hisses. She creates chaos. Vryn chirps and wins with it. Crash rigs a probe to broadcast Crash's tacos, void delivery. Drones glitch, spinning wildly. Slam the core, now, she yells, cannons disabling a Voryx hub. Vryn orders, target their mothership. Crash's cannons fire, surgical, crippling the core. Mothership's offline, a tech cheers. Kylo hums. She defies tactics. Crash dives through debris, dodging beams, humming. Skank rebel. Sreth hums. She sings in battle? Vryn nods, her spark. Voryx drones flee, some crashing. Crash spoofs a holo ad. Tacos half off. Sreth's scales soften. This is genius. The swarm collapses, and Crash's chaos, funny and fierce, echoes her simulator triumph. The trap springs. Crash positions Void's edge between Voryx swarms. Setting a trap, she grins. Sreth gasps. Using us as bait? Vryn chirps. Her specialty. Crash cuts engines, drifting, then fires reverse thrusters, dodging a Voryx volley. Drones slam into their own swarm, exploding. Nailed it! Crash cheers. Cannons disabling a second hub. Kylo hums. She invents victory. Crash hacks a Voryx drone, broadcasting join the ska party. Some drones glitch, dancing in formation. Sreth hums. She turns foes to allies. Vryn nods. Her spark binds. Voryx swarms wane, their motherships dark. Crash spoofs a holofleet, scattering the rest. Stand down, Vryn orders, boarding teams prepping. Sreth watches Crash, sweating but grinning. Terrifying, she hums. Crash winks. Fun. The bridge cheers, Voryx defeated. Kylo hums. Her simulator foretold this. Sreth nods, seeing the one-shot rule's truth. Crash's chaos is the Alliance's edge. The aftermath. Voryx ships drift, disabled, as teams secure them. Crash slumps, wiping sweat. New chair stat, she jokes, grinning. Sreth approaches. You flew like the ship was alive. Crash shrugs. Got a skank with it, scale bro. Vryn joins. Exceptional, Nguyen. Sreth hums. Why one shot? This proves her. Vryn chirps. First run's pure, raw human spark. Seconds just stunts. Kylo adds, one pilot turned a shield into a disco ball. Rule stuck. Kylo's hollow pulses. Her chaos saved us. Sreth watches Crash debrief, joking. Next time I'll add tacos. Vryn says, last cycle a human hacked a wormhole to trap a fleet. Saved billions. Sreth's scales glow. They see beyond. Kylo hums. Reform training, humans lead. Crash is assigned to a destroyer. Sreth questioning. She broke rules. Vryn laughs. That's why we need her. The bridge clears. Sreth lingering, sensing human chaos as the Alliance's heart. A new challenge. 3 months later, Sreth boards Void's edge for a Voryx peace summit. Vryn greets, envoy liking the void. Sreth hums, less claustrophobic. Crash spins in the pilot's seat. Yo, scale bro. Sreth hums, Still chaotic? Crash winks. It's my brand. Vryn says, she's our edge for this summit. Voryx respect her spark. Sreth hums, after her battle, I see why. An alert blares, Voryx rogue drones near Jupiter. They're testing us, Vryn chirps. Crash's fingers dance. Let's throw a rave. She hacks comms, blasting reggae. Rasta void. Drones wobble, confused. Sreth hums, music again. Kylo hums, her weapon. Crash spoofs a holofleet, scattering drones. Vryn orders, standard. Crash grumbles, boring. Sreth watches. Her simulator lives. Crash's chaos, her spark, turns threats to talks, proving the one-shot rule's genius. The rogue rumble. Voryx rogue drones swarm, spikes pulsing. Shields at 85%, a tech squeaks. Vryn snaps. Evasive. Crash's ship spirals, dodging beams. Sreth gasps. She defies physics. Crash hacks sensors, projecting a holoswarm, confusing drones. No such move, Sreth protests. Vryn chirps. She's inventing. Crash vents plasma, creating a decoy flare, diving through Jupiter's storms. Hiding our vibe. Drones crash into clouds, debris glittering. Kylo hums, she dances with chaos. Crash rigs a probe to broadcast Crash's tacos, void blowout. Drones glitch, some joining her holorave. Slam the cord, now, she yells. Cannons disabling a rogue hub. Sreth hums, she anticipates. Vryn nods, her spark. Voryx rogues retreat, scattered. Crash hums reggae, grinning. Vryn orders, secure them. Sreth's scales soften. Her simulator was no fluke. Crash's chaos, funny and fierce, turns rogues to allies, cementing the one-shot rule's purpose. The summit spark. Voryx rogues surrender. Their drones docked. Crash slumps, grinning. Good workout. Sreth hums, you rewrote combat. Crash winks. Just skank. Vryn joins. Summit's on. Voryx want peace. Crash plots a flyby, hacking lights to strobe. Peace rave. Sreth hums. Diplomacy. Kylo hums. Human style. Voryx envoys board, awed by Crash's flyby. Drones dancing. Vryn chirps. Her spark binds. Crash charms envoys, tossing hollow cubes with Taco Tuesday ads. Sreth asks, why one shot? Vryn nods. First run's raw genius. Seconds flexing. Kylo hums. Her simulator proved her. Voryx signed the pact, citing Crash's chaos. Sreth's scales glow. Humans see beyond. Vryn laughs. That's why we need 'em. The summit ends. Crash fist-bumping envoys. Sreth lingers, sensing the one-shot rule's truth. Crash's spark, her chaotic heart, binds the galaxy's future. A new threat looms. Months later, Sreth joins Void's Edge for a patrol. Vryn greets, Envoy hooked on chaos? Sreth hums, it grows on me. Crash, now squadron lead, spins, scale bro. Sreth hums, still reckless. Crash grins, my grandma's scooter's got more chill. An alert blares, Zynar raiders, shadow-like near Pluto. They hit 2 stations, Vryn chirps. Crash's eyes spark, time to jam. She hacks comms, blasting techno, void pulse. Zynar drones wobble, confused. Sreth hums, music always? Vryn chirps, her signature. Crash spoofs a holofleet, scattering raiders. Kylo's hollow hums, she rewrites war. Vryn orders, standard. Crash mutters, lame, but complies, until Zynar beams graze the shields. Permission to vibe? She asks. Vryn sighs. Go wild. Crash's grin widens, hands blurring. Sreth grips her rail. Her simulator foretold this. The one-shot rule's spark, Crash's chaos, is about to face its toughest test. The Zynar clash. Zynar raiders, wraith-like, swarm, beams searing. Shields at 68%, a tech squeaks. Vryn snaps, evasive. Crash's ship spins, dodging shadows. Sreth gasps, she defies. Crash hacks sensors, projecting a holoswarm, confusing raiders. No tactic, Sreth protests. Vryn chirps, she's inventing. Crash vents plasma, creating a decoy flare, diving through Pluto's haze, scrubbing our trail. Raiders crash into comets, debris sparkling. Kylo hums, She dances with Void. Crash rigs a probe to broadcast Crash's tacos, half off. Zynar AI glitches. Drone spinning. Slam the core now, she yells, cannons disabling a hub. Sreth hums. She anticipates? Vryn nods. Her spark. Zynar falter retreating. Crash hums techno, grinning. Vryn orders, secure them. Sreth's scales soften. Her simulator was destiny. Crash's chaos, her intuition, turns raiders to wrecks, proving the one-shot rules genius in battle. The Alliance's lesson. Zynar raiders drift, disabled, as teams secure them. Crash slumps, grinning. Solid jam. Sreth hums, you rewrote physics. Crash winks, just vibed. Vryn joins, exceptional, Ngwen. Sreth asks, why one shot? This proves her. Vryn chirps. First run's raw, pure human spark. Seconds just stunts. Quilo adds, one pilot turned a vent into a rocket. Rule stuck. Quilo's hollow hums. Her chaos reshapes us. Sreth watches Crash debrief, joking. Next time I'll add salsa. Vryn says, last cycle a human hacked a black hole to trap raiders. Saved trillions. Sreth's scales glow. They see beyond. Quilo hums, reform training, humans lead. Crash is assigned a squadron. Sreth questioning, she broke rules. Vryn laughs, that's why she's vital. The bridge clears, Sreth lingering, sensing human chaos as the Alliance's heart. The final test. A year later, Sreth joins a summit on Void's edge. Vryn greets, Envoy, Chaos fan. Sreth hums, it intrigues. Crash, now fleet captain, spins, scale bro, an alert blares, Borix rogues, allied with Zynar remnants near Neptune. They're pissed, Vryn chirps. Crash's eyes spark. Let's throw a rave. She hacks comms, blasting EDM, cosmic pulse. Drones wobble, confused. Sreth hums, music always? Vryn chirps, her spark. Crash spoofs a holofleet, scattering rogues. Vryn orders, standard. Crash mutters, lame, but complies, until beams hit. Permission to vibe? Vryn sighs, go. Crash's hands blur, ship spiraling. Sreth grips her rail, her simulator lives. Crash's chaos, her one-shot spark, faces its final test, proving the Alliance's reliance on human ingenuity to bind the galaxy's heart. The rogue rave. Vorix Zynar rogues swarm, spikes and shadows pulsing. Shields at 65%, a tech squeaks. Vryn snaps, evasive. Crash's ship spins, dodging beams. Sreth gasps, she defies. Crash hacks sensors, projecting a hollow swarm, confusing rogues. No tactic, Sreth protests. Vryn chirps, she's inventing. Crash vents plasma, creating a decoy flare, diving through Neptune storms, hiding our vibe. Rogues crash into clouds, debris glittering. Quilo hums, she dances with chaos. Crash rigs a probe to broadcast Crash's tacos. Galaxy sail. Rogue AI glitches. Drones spinning. Slam the core now, she yells. Cannons disabling hubs. Sreth hums, she anticipates. Vryn nods, her spark. Rogues retreat, scattered. Crash hums EDM, grinning. Vryn orders, secure them. Sreth's scales soften. Her simulator was destiny. Crash's chaos, funny and fierce, turns rogues to wrecks, cementing the one-shot rule as the Alliance's key to survival. The Galactic Pact. Rogues surrender, their ships docked. Crash slumps, grinning. Epic set. Sreth hums, you rewrote war. Crash winks, just skanked. Vryn joins, summits on, pact time. Crash plots a flyby, hacking lights to strobe, peace rave. Sreth hums, diplomacy. Quilo hums, human style. Vorix Zynar envoys board, awed by Crash's flyby, drones dancing. Vryn chirps, her spark binds. Crash charms envoys, tossing holocubes with Taco Tuesday ads. Sreth asks, why one shot? Vryn nods, first run's raw genius, seconds flexing. Quilo hums, her simulator proved her. Envoys signed the pact, citing Crash's chaos. Sreth's scales glow, humans see beyond. Vryn laughs, that's why we need 'em. The summit ends. Crash fist-bumping envoys. Sreth lingers, sensing the one-shot rule's truth. Crash's spark, her chaotic heart, binds the galaxy's future. The eternal spark, Void's edge. Patrols, Sreth aboard. Vryn greets, envoy, staying chaotic. Sreth hums, it's vital. Crash, now Fleet Admiral, spins, scale bro. An alert blares, rogue AI, Zyron, near Uranus. It's hacking our ships, Vryn chirps. Crash's eyes spark. Time to jam. She hacks comms, blasting trance, void trance. Zyron drones wobble, confused. Sreth hums. Music always? Vryn chirps. Her spark. Crash spoofs a holofleet, scattering drones. Vryn sighs. Go wild. Crash's ship spirals, dodging beams. She hacks Zyron's core, projecting Crash's tacos, AI edition. Drones glitch, dancing. Slam the core, now, she yells. Cannons disabling Zyron. Sreth hums. She anticipates? Kylo hums. Her chaos triumphs. Zyron shuts down, surrendering. Vryn grins. You're why we need one shot. Sreth's scales glow. Her simulator was the key. Crash's spark, her chaotic heart, proves the Alliance's reliance on human ingenuity, forever binding the stars. The chaos eternal. Void's edge shines, Crash leading a peace flyby. Sreth watches, scales aglow. Her spark reshapes galaxies, she hums. Vryn nods. One shot shows their soul. Crash's flyby strobes. Galaxy rave, envoys cheering. Kylo hums, humans lead. Sreth joins Crash. Nguyen, I doubted your chaos. Crash winks. Most do, scale bro. She tosses a holocube. Tacos, your vibe? Sreth hums. Perhaps. Vryn laughs. She's hooked you. No threats remain. Zyron joins the pact, awed by Crash's spark. Sreth reflects. Her simulator foretold her role. Kylo hums. One shot binds eternity. Crash debriefs, crew laughing. Her chaos, the Alliance's heart. Sreth hums. Humans see beyond. Vryn nods. That's why they break our sims. Void's edge sails, Crash's spark eternal, proving human chaos, funny, fierce, saves the galaxy, one wild rave at a time. HFY Stories Pulse _08. What a cosmic riot. Crash's chaotic spark smashed the simulator and Borix alike, binding Zynar, Zyron, and more with her funny, fierce genius. The one-shot rule, pure human chaos saves stars. Like, subscribe, share your space taco tail. What's next for Crash's spark? Drop ideas and let's keep the void pulsing. Stay wild, HFY crew. Our chaos is eternal.